Oh, what's up, everybody? So, if any of you were watching over at the channel just a moment ago, I was about to go live with Event 201, and I broadcast for about 3.5 minutes, or so I thought, and it just, YouTube wasn't letting me go live. So, I don't know if it's different on my phone, but it seems like we're going live here. I don't know whether it was my broadcaster. Here, we're gonna go that way, Carm. I see a dog. We're not playing the dog-on-dog games. But I fully intend to do part 4 of the 4th video anyway. It'll be the 7th in the series on Event 1 after this. But right now, we're taking a little dog walk with my girl. And let's talk for a minute. Nope, let's not sniff over there. Keep moving, Carm. Let's talk for a little bit about why the CIA has some fake balls before we get into Event 201 and how, you know, I feel like I was just censored talking about internet censorship. You can watch the first, whatever I broadcast, like 3.5 minutes over on Twitter, at Jason Burmis. That did broadcast for some reason. And even the last time it cut me off raw, it kept going on Periscope, AKA Twitter. So anyway, this is a story I probably would have done an actual video on, not just a walk and talk with my girl here. And it's a story about how the CIA had fake scrotums for some of their pilots so that they could hide this little device which held their data in case they were strip searched. And that's real. There's a little dog right there. Keep moving it. Thank you for that super chat. I can barely see in there, but I really, Karma's doing okay. Remember, now she's 13. What was it? August 15th was when she got that osteosarcoma diagnosis. We still do the Joe Tippins treatment for sure, 100%. Let's go down at least one more block. Come on, Karma. I know you see that little dog. And she still wants to walk. Believe me, she was whining. That arm, how is it ever going to get better? There was a part of her bone that was hollowed out, you know? So, other than that, I mean, they gave me 2 to 8 weeks for her, you know, and they said that she wasn't going to be able to walk long. A lot of you guys have seen our park walks. It's obviously pretty gorgeous today. Even the streets, you know, they're pretty bare on Oneonta anyway, but with all the hysteria going around, right? Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share. So yeah, I just thought that was a story that I would have really done in depth, along with the masks and the fact that the Central Intelligence Agency has been running psychological operations on the American public for, pretty much since its inception. And more than psychological, they're part of that human testing. You check out, for instance, Annie Jacobson's work and the Department of Energy that's been reactivated as well in some of these movements for vaccines and treatments. On that level, this is all very frightening because you can call what's going on in this country as a lockdown or a shutdown or self-isolation. But what it comes down to is varying degrees of martial law throughout. And anybody who thinks this is over in Easter, it's not. You watched Cuomo today. I believe he was in. No, we're going this way. I know you don't want to go this way, but we're going this way. Oh, maybe she's got to poop. We'll see in a second. We've got our bags here in case. She might have to go, guys. And she does. It looks like she's going. We clean up our poop here. So excuse me while I don't kiss the sky. Hold on, guys. We're just going to lay it on down. Thumbs this video up while we do this thing. Come on. Let's go. All right. Yuck. Yuck and guck. But that's okay. You know what? Let's turn it around. Let's go back this way, Carmen. All right. So Cuomo, talking at the Javits Center today, what was he talking about? He was talking about how 10 years from now, you're going to be talking about this moment to all these military guys. Again, I'm not the one that's invoking the language of quote-unquote 9/11, right? That's people like Cuomo, de Blasio. And why are they telling you more truth say, than Trump is right now. You know, those evil Democrats, those people on the left. Give me a break. All right? It's because this is scripted. And the first places that are going to be visually hit in this country are going to be New York City and New York State. All right? They're doing not only selective testing, but selective reporting. And it's not a good thing. It's not a bright thing that there are now makeshift mortuaries next to some hotels. That's not just to frighten you. That's literally to put bodies in. So obviously something is going on here. Whether you want to come to that or not. And right now I'm trying to get Dr. and author Matt McCarthy on my show. I tweeted out to him because I've got questions too. You know, I want to know what exactly they're testing for, if they're testing all post-mortem, where these numbers are coming from, what the true symptoms are, what's going on with people's lungs afterwards. Is there damage that seems to be irreversible, or will people eventually recover from it? There's a lot of questions, right? No one's saying there is not a lot of questions. And you know, I want to get a doctor's perspective on those questions. I think that's more than fair. And I think that other people should too. You know, I've seen, you know, some of these videos that are making like claims that this is 5G, and I've had people try to correct me and say, well, your 5G router is different. I know my 5G router is different. I understand what 60 gigahertz is. Come on, baby. Where are you? No, we're not going over there. Let's go this way. I get it. But what I'm saying is that the ones that have the repeater bands that are right in neighborhoods are a lot different than the satellite technology that they're using. Just like HSPA and HSPA Plus and then LTE, and then there are varying bands of LTE, etc. I'm not saying 5G is good for you. I'm not saying that there isn't a possibility that it could have very negative effects. We already know that unlike other low bands of radiation, there goes Oneonta Fire and Rescue, and they've got the face masks on. Hey, Karma, how we doing? Huh? See that smile on my dog? I know she's limping, but what can you do? So, guys, again, wanted to put a little bit of subjects in there other than just obviously the coronavirus that's affecting all of our lives on varying levels. 63 thumbs, let's get it up to 100. Can we do that, guys? But I also wanted everybody to note that we will be going over the Event 201, 2 more videos, so that'll probably be a 4-video series. I've been breaking them down to 2 spots. I think that's pretty smart because they are pretty dense. But hopefully, YouTube's going to be, you know, up and running the way it should when I get home, and it's going to let me broadcast, unlike it just kicking me off like it just did. So we'll get to the Bill and Melinda Gates, Johns Hopkins University World Economic Forum Part 4 drill, hopefully in just a little bit. I think I scheduled it for 2 p.m. So, you know, obviously that's Eastern time. Enjoy the great day if you can. Get out right now. Do your exercise. Keep your social distancing. Here comes another police officer. Everybody's just patrolling those streets, making sure the social distancing and the self-quarantining is really happening, folks. Oh, we live in odd times. You know, Ivanka Trump talking about living in this brave new world. People echoing things like New World Order again. Guys like Gordon Brown, right? Gordon Brown, Mr. UK New World Order back in the day, gave entire speeches on it. Talked about it again and again after he was the prime minister. Okay, talk about a globalist. And he says, you know, that'll solve the crisis. It's just like when I see, you know, tanks. Tanks always solve problems, right? They solve human problems all the time, especially viruses. Makes sense, right? So once again, thumbs this video up, subscribe and share. Karma's very happy to be doing the walk ski and hutch. I'm happy to have you. We'll be hitting that Event 201 shortly. Peace out, Cub Scouts, and I'll see you on the flip side.